So let's see. Our room is continuing to fill up. We've got a lot of people here, and I'm just looking at our time, and we're basically there. So listen, guys, let's do the official countdown timer, and let's get started. So starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, to the third DropX workshop series. I'm so excited that you're here, and we're going to have a tremendous session today. Trust me on one thing. It's going to be powerful. You're going to learn a lot, and I know I've been talking to some of you. If you're watching a replay, well, got to be here live because I spent the last 15 minutes talking to everybody, and I know that you guys are excited. Today, you're going to learn how to turn just a tiny amount of clicks into big profits. Today, you're going to learn that you don't need to get thousands and thousands of visitors to a site. Plus, we're going to do a recap on what I believe is maybe the easiest business model. You're going to hear from and see examples. You're going to hear from the #1 expert in this space, as far as I know, this person that I call at all times to ask them for their help, to ask them for their opinions. They're one of the few marketers that I actually trust, that I actually ask questions to. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to my good friend, to Marketing Genius, and someone I just want to say thank you to. Oh, there it is. Mr. Aidan Booth. Aidan, how are you?
Hey, Anik. It's great to be here. Thank you for that introduction. I just want to do a sound check. So if everyone can hear me, if you can hear me, just type yes in the comment box, and we will get this show on the road in just a second here. Let me start off by sharing my screen. And Anik, I'm not sure if people can actually see my video or not. I don't think they can at the moment.
They can. It's all good. It's locked on to you.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, hello. We're going to dive straight into this. Let me share my screen here now, and we'll be good to go. So you should be hopefully seeing my screen there, and I'll make that full size. And let me fix up a couple of things here. And you're seeing that just fine, aren't you, Anik? Perfect. Yep, it looks good at my end. Okay, guys, we're going to dive right into this. So what we're talking about here today is how you can take one simple website and in 60 days take it from complete zero to $274 per day, okay? And you're going to see loads of examples as well, so how we've been able to do $1,277 in just 6 days on an 11-week-old site. And right now, if you type #1 in the chat box, I'm going to show you some results from the last 48 hours. These are student results, okay? These are not my results. These are just student results, which I think are even more powerful than if I was to show you my own results, for example. So let me just pull up my screen properly here for you. And all right, loads of people typing in the chat box. Thank you for that. And let me just jump to the next screen here. These results here are from the past the past 48 hours. So this one here is August the 5th. Best ROI day ever. This is in a special Facebook group which I run, which I've got members in. Best return on investment day ever. This person spent 149 euros and made $1,338.01. That was on August the 4th, and he published to our special little group on August the 5th, and he's in Ireland, okay? This person here, Brandon, this came in today. This came in literally when I was updating these slides a few hours ago. These results came in, and as you can see there, it says I had my first $1,000 in sales yesterday. Okay, so pretty impressive. And just bear with me 1 second here. I just need to send a quick message to Anik. Pretty amazing results. How would you like to be able to get results like that? Pretty exciting, right? Now, we are going to be giving away some cash pretty soon, and I think I've got $500 worth of cash to give away. Before we do though, let me just give you a little bit of an intro to what we'll actually cover here. So we're going to be covering the 7 days to $1,000 game plan. So later on in this call, I'm going to show you how I would structure my first 7 days if you want to bring in $1,000 in the next 7 days, starting today, okay? You're going to see a $616,000 website, and you're going to see what it earned yesterday, how to earn $1 per visitor for every single website visitor that comes to your website. So if you can drive, 500 visitors to your website in one day, then you can make $500. The 7-step formula, the 3 profitability levers, how we sent 3.5 million targeted visitors to our websites in the past year, and much more. Now, I want to give some cash away right now, okay? So what we're going to do here is, what I want you to do is guess how much one of my websites earned me yesterday. Now, if you've been on the other calls in the last few days, then you would have seen this website. It's a demonstration website. It sells outdoor products, okay? So the first person to get the answer right is going to win $100, okay? So $100 is up for grabs. Let me just go over to the website right now, and I'll show that to you. 1 second. Bring up the website here. So this here is the website. And what I want to ask is, and the first person to type the correct answer in is going to win $100 cash, okay? $100 cash. So how much money did this website here earn yesterday? No, not yesterday, today. How much money did it earn today? Type in the chat box. The first person to get it right is going to take away $100. It's not $500,000. It's just under $1,000. So it's somewhere between, I'll give you a hint, it's somewhere between $900 and $1,000. And we've got comments flying in here. Now this is, I'm asking how much it earned today, guys. So how much has it earned today so far? This simple little website. And Jill says $920. No, that's not right, but higher than that, Jill. Mariano says $981. It's a little bit less than that, Mariano. So type in the chat box, guys, how much you think this website earned today so far, and I will give the winner $100. Okay, so I have found the winner now, I think. I'm in the report section. I'm just going to refresh that so that you can see it's 100% live and up to date. And here we have it. $963.96. And the first person to type that in was Brian P. So Brian P, please type your PayPal account email address into the chat box, and I will send you out $100 tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to be talking more about this website pretty soon. Right now, though, I'm going to jump back over to the slides and just continue sharing the actual method that we use to be able to make that kind of money, because that's what really matters. Okay, the website is kind of like the proof, and it's exciting and everything, but the most important part is the method. So the method that we're about to share with you works better than anything that we have ever seen online before. We've got countless students doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars per day. Some of them are doing thousands of dollars per day. You can see a few of their sort of unsolicited testimonials, if you like, on the page right here. This is the 3-step system that we use. It's part of a program called 100K Factory Ultra Edition. You're going to have a chance to participate in that at the end of the call, and I'm going to be diving into details in the next hour or so about the specific step-by-step instructions that we go through. But in a nutshell, what we do first when we're building this business model is we focus on quick cash flow, getting that instant gratification. So because of the type of traffic that we're driving, you can literally see money coming in from one day to the next. Okay, so we talk about going from $0 to $274 per day in 60 days. Now, how much is $274 per day? $274 per day over the course of a year, that's $100,000. So that's why that's a special number, okay? And we do that in phase 1 in the first 60 days. Then we scale and focus on automation. That's what we do in phase 2 and phase 3. And I'm going to go through in detail about each one of these right now. So before we get into any of that, though, the 6 most common questions we have about this methodology is, how long will it take you to start making money? You can make money as soon as your website is up and running, and you can get your website up within 24 hours, okay? Is this newbie friendly? That's another question we get all the time, and absolutely, yes it is. We can lead you through from A to Z in baby steps. Anyone can do this. It doesn't matter what your background is, what you've done online, what you've succeeded at, what you failed at. That just doesn't matter one bit, okay? How many hours per week do you need to build this kind of website and maintain it? We recommend 5 to 10 hours when you're getting started, okay? So if you can do somewhere between 5 to 10 hours, that's enough to get you started. And if you've got more free time than that, then that's brilliant, okay? That's just going to help you even more. What other costs are associated with using this system? Now, the only costs that you will have with this system are 2 websites. These cost about $10 each. And hosting. Now, hosting goes for upwards of $5 per month, okay? We then have what we call a micro budget for ads, but this is sort of $1 to $2 per day to begin with. And you're spending money, but you're also making more money back. Another common question that we get is, well, will this e-commerce model get saturated? We don't have to worry about that, okay? It's a non-issue. There are 1 billion people using Facebook, and you know, there's limitless opportunities for everyone. So we've already given away $100 cash, and I want you to participate, okay? The more comments and questions that I see coming into this chat box here today, the more money that we're going to give away, okay? So at least $500 will be given away throughout this call, okay? And we've already given away $100 right now, okay? So guys, keep participating. It's really, really helpful for me to see your comments coming in. So who are we? Now, some of you may have been on the DropX workshop series, so some of you may already know me. That's me on the left there. My name is Aidan Booth. I'm from New Zealand originally. I grew up on a sheep and beef farm, and I moved to Argentina about a decade ago. My wife is from Argentina, and I met her 13 years ago on a ski trip to the United States, okay? So I had this desire to have geographic freedom because I'm from New Zealand. My wife, my girlfriend at the time, was from Argentina, and I wanted to be able to travel the world and earn money from wherever I was. So that's what drove me. Geographic freedom is what, you know, drove me to start an online business. And, you know, I'm thankful every single day that I took the decision to give it a try, because otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here in Argentina right now today. Stephen Clayton, he's my business partner. He's not on the call with us tonight, but some of you have seen him on the other workshops, and some of you will no doubt get to see him more in the coming weeks. Now, Steve lives in Key West, married with 2 kids, vice president of a Fortune 500 company. That was his last job, and he basically started an online marketing business because he was tired of the corporate world. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know a little bit about me and a little bit about Steve, my business partner, before we get started here. I want you to know that we've had a ton of experience, and we're going to be sharing some of that with you today. So I just showed you the behind-the-scenes look at this website here. That sells outdoor products, okay? Physical products, outdoor products, and earns at a rate of about $653,000 per year. I took you into the back end of it, and I showed you that it's done $963.96 today, okay? This is another one of our websites. It sells gadgets. It did $569 in the last 5 days, okay? Now, success leaves clues. This is a common theme, okay? It's a common theme in life and in business. When you see a lot of people being successful at something, it shows that something works, right? I mean, it's not rocket science. If lots of other people are able to do it, then you can too. And we've got lots of people who have been very, very successful with the hybrid e-commerce model that we're going to be showing you here today. Now, that brings me on to Brent. Brent is, let me give you some background, and Brent's actually with us on the call, and he's going to be sharing his story with you in just a moment. I met Brent, I guess, about a year ago, okay, and Brent came in as a beta student, like a beta test student, for an interesting e-commerce model that we were working on at the time. Brent is now doing extremely well with the system that we're using, so I thought it would be good to kick this call off just with you being able to hear his story a little bit more, and some tips from him about how you can replicate what he's done. So Brent, can we do a sound check? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. Brent, firstly, thank you so much for taking some time out of your Sunday evening to be with us here. I see that your stats say $0 to $74,653 in 53 days. That is absolutely phenomenal. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, just quickly, and why you started an online business?
Sure. So I come from the corporate world as well. I work for a really large bank as a mortgage loan officer. Worked inside of a bank branch, working with customers all day long and having to deal with the bureaucracy of a big giant corporation, and the boss and the boss's boss and the boss's boss's boss, and how you know what they say, things roll downhill, and you know what that is that rolls downhill. And being the guy that was near the bottom, but you always seem to catch the most flack. I just absolutely did not like my job whatsoever, and I wanted to spend more time with my beautiful little girl. I had my baby girl there. She's now 2, and I just wanted to spend more time with her, so I needed to find an alternate path. So I was all in once you guys showed me how to get this thing done.
Yeah, and now $0 to $74,000 in 53 days. Can you kind of explain what the first couple of months were like for you? You obviously set up a site pretty quickly and just hit the ground running, but without going into details about the system, because I'm going to be talking about that in a moment, but what was that like for your family and the people around you? I mean, it must have been almost surreal, I guess.
Yeah, first of all, it's hard for me to say that number too, so I'm with you. But yeah, $0 to $74,000 plus dollars in my first few months there. It was surreal. You can't believe that the money's coming in by just doing what you're being taught to do. So it's amazing when you do something that somebody else has done and they've done well, and it's produced results and success for them, and you copy what they've done, and you also see that same level of success. It was an eye opener for one. And you can, now I continue to do that in other areas of my life, which is, made me a better person. But also for, just give us, that whole process of going through and, having that success just kind of changes you. It changes your family. It changes the way that you deal with your day-to-day life, the stress levels, the freedom that you can go and, go on vacation for a few weeks and not have to worry about much, and, travel, at a whim. It's just, it's amazing. It really is truly amazing.
Yeah. Now, what sort of advice would you give for people who are just getting started or who are interested in this business model but not too sure about it? What kind of advice would you give? What kind of advice would you give them?
First of all,
there's hundreds of people on this call right now, and just maybe a couple of words of motivation or wisdom.
Sure. And and it's funny is I was once one of those people that sat in and listened to these calls all the time. I dreamt about it forever, trying to get out of my job, and that working for that big bank, and I worked for that big bank for years, and I would just listen to the stuff, and it was always a question: can I trust? Can I trust the person that's presenting the material is a forthright, honest individual who's really going to put forth the effort and energy to help me be successful, and I think when you nailed it on the head, that success leaves clues, and you guys were successful, and I was able to pick up on those clues and just kind of follow right along with those and make that happen. And I think that if I was giving anybody advice, is that they follow the clues. They're going to give you plenty of clues on how to be successful. Be all in. Don't like kind of test it out. If you test it out, you're going to get test out results, meaning you're just going to get marginal, if any, results whatsoever. But if you're all in and you say, I'm going to make this work no matter what, it will work. Because, I mean, it's just, I don't know how many slides you just showed. I mean, heck, that's a lot of people having a lot of success, you know, in this program. So be all in, put all the effort it takes in order to make it happen. You know, if it takes you to stay, you'll get 3 hours of sleep every single night to earn $74,653, it'll be absolutely worth it in the end.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Brent. We've had tons of comments coming in here. A lot of other people thanking you as well, and just saying, you know, that's a lot of people are saying it's a really cute photo of your daughter as well. So, hey, thank you so much for sharing that and hanging out with us. I'm gonna push on here. It's a real inspirational story, seeing what Brent has done, and a lot of other people have done similar things to him who have been through this program. So this works, plain and simple. It's something that can get you absolutely lightning fast results. There's a simple push button setup system. So we've got special software which allows you to install a website with the push of a button. There's no inventory, so these are e-commerce websites, but they don't sell any. I mean, you don't have to have any inventory, so you don't have to have your garage full of inventory. There's no upfront investment needed in the inventory, and there's absolutely no risk. There's no risk because of the way that we test out our products. So anyone can do this. This is the third DropX workshop today. Okay, this is the third workshop that Anik has put on, and we are almost full to capacity with regards to how many people we can actually take into this program. So if you're here right now, if you're watching this video, then you're in the right place. And I just want you to know that, you know, we are very, very close to hitting that capacity. So we're going to dive into much more detail about this training right now. So here's what you need to do. Get rid of all your distractions. This is quite possibly the last time that you will hear this free training from me. And get ready to take some notes. Ask questions. I'm watching the comment box, and I will be giving away hundreds of dollars of cash. We've already given away $100. Okay. So how to build a $100,000 per year business in 60 days with one simple website. There's three things that you need. You need the right product, you need a platform that converts, and targeted traffic. Let's now walk through each one of those. So step one is to choose a proven product. What we're talking about selling are physical products, simple little physical products that people want to buy. But what we're doing here is we are selling these products without needing to buy any inventory upfront or to have any other hassles which are normally associated with e-commerce businesses. Okay, what we've found is kind of like the holy grail of e-commerce, where we can sell physical products on our own websites with, you know, unlimited scalability, and we can do it with tiny budgets. And the types of products that we sell are simple products. Okay, we want something that is already selling online. So I want to be able to identify that, you know, the product that I'm going to sell is already selling well online, because that proves to me that there's commercial viability there. We want something that's Facebook friendly, so something that we can advertise on Facebook. Okay, and that people are going to like and share. Okay, we want a hungry audience, and we want to be able to pinpoint who our audience is. Okay, it's really important that you can actually pinpoint who the audience is. You could have the best product in the world, but if you can't focus in on a hungry audience, then you won't make any sales. Okay, so always have the audience in mind when we're coming through this. Now, you might be wondering, well, where do you get these products from? Where do you get ideas from? There's a whole range of different websites. These are some of them. eBay, DHgate, Etsy, Amazon.com is a great one, Alibaba, AliExpress. There's lots of other places as well, and we've actually built a database. We've scoured the web, and we built a database of over 5.4 million products, and we've got statistics on every single one of them. If we have time later, I'll actually show you that database. So here are a few examples. We've covered some of these in the training in the last couple of DropX workshops, but worth going over very quickly. Makeup brushes. Is there a hungry audience? Yes. There's millions of women across the world, or even just across the United States, that use makeup brushes. Are they already selling? Yes, absolutely. Do they have good margins? Yes, and they are Facebook friendly. Okay, and we can find out about the margins and how they're selling by diving deeper into places like eBay and looking at different statistics. Now, with makeup brushes, if you are advertising them on Facebook, you can do some pretty interesting things. You can target specific audiences. So I mentioned a moment ago that the audience that we want to target should be super, super focused, laser focused. So you might target makeup brands or beauty shops like Sephora, MAC Cosmetics, and you can also exclude some people as well if you want to. So Facebook makes this easy. Spider-Man costumes. Another thing's got a very, very hungry audience, and it's an audience of people which are easy for us to target because we can just, focus on people who are interested in Spider-Man. It's something that is already selling very, very well online. Okay, it's got good margins and it's Facebook friendly. Okay, and we found this product on DHgate. Now here you can see how we could target this on Facebook. We could target Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So a couple of movies. Okay, and we could also target by costumes, Halloween costumes. This gives us a potential audience of 1.8 million people. Okay, 1.8 million people, pretty amazing. Now, what's the next product we've got on our list here? Yoga socks. Again, super hungry audience. This is a simple little product. It's good margins. It's Facebook friendly. Google is a great way that you can dive deeper to look at certain products. You can do a Google search for yoga brands, and when you do that, you can identify the types of audiences that you want to target. Now, Lululemon is a company that makes yoga pants and other different, yoga related clothing. They would be a brilliant and very, very, very focused group of people to target. And a bunch of other yoga brands that we found by doing Google search as well. So 600,000 people in this little group. So with Spider-Man costumes, I'm just going through 12 different ideas here. Spider-Man costumes, Bluetooth speaker, makeup brushes, fishing rods, smart speaker bulbs, Zen cats, Twilight night lamps, wedding envelopes, Nikola Tesla pint glasses, glowing earplugs, yoga socks, nursery wall decals, 36-piece letter and number foam, tree brand wall stickers, Minion accessories. Basically any kind of Minion accessory is going to be a hot seller. Musical shower heads, welding goggles, 29-piece charcoal pencil sets, handcuffs, laser cut cupcake wrappers, bike lights, embossed rolling pins. These ideas are ideas that we have researched and have made it to our shortlist. So you're getting these. Does this process so far of the type of product that you're looking for make sense? Just type number 1 in the chat box if the type of product kind of makes sense to you. If you can start imagining the types of products that might sell well. Just type a number 1 in the chat box if that's making sense. Okay, lots of number 1s are rolling in here now. Awesome. Okay, that's great. If you've got any questions, guys, remember you can type them in here at any time. Okay. Now, step number 2 is to create your platform. What we use is WordPress. Okay. Now, you can use Shopify if you want to. We use WordPress. It's 100% free, and it works really, really well. Now, we focus on simplicity, so building a simple website which has got one objective: to convert visitors into buyers. So we want to maximize the visitor value, okay, and aim for $1 per visitor. All right, $1 per visitor. Now, when you do that, the money that you can make can be absolutely huge, because if you get 20 visitors a day, that's $20 a day, and if you scale that up and get 200 visitors a day, that's $200 per day, day after day after day after day. And the websites that we make are image-based websites. Okay, image-based websites, they've got over 90% image on them and very little text. What this does is it means that we can speed up the actual development of the websites much, much faster than what we've done in the past. So I'm going to actually show you, I mean, you've already seen one of the websites. Let me just jump over to it right now. I want you to see this thing again. So I'm just going to share a different screen with you here. I'm going to share my entire screen. And I'm going to show you. This here is an example of a simple little product that we sell. As you can see, it's a lightweight titanium burner stove. Few things in here to note. It says it's a limited time offer, only available here for this price, and we've got a couple of little features here. We scroll down, we can see you might also like, got a different product listed there, and we've got lots of different images which will show up for this product. So you can see how big it is, you can see how it works, all that good stuff. We send people to this page from Facebook and they buy. Now, now if you want to sell a little titanium metal burner stove, what do you think you might target on Facebook? We've been speaking about audiences already. Who do you think you might target? You might target people that are interested in Bill says camping. Yeah, absolutely. Martin says outdoors. Yep, you could target people in the outdoors. Janelle says do a search for outdoor camping equipment brands. Yeah, absolutely. This is exactly what we're doing. And I showed you this a moment ago, but I'll show it again now. This is our earnings for the last 7 days. $6,020. That actually includes the 8th. Okay, it includes the 8th of August. Which hasn't even started yet. So today we've done $963. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's again an example of what this website kind of looks like and the types of products that we're selling here. Now, if I come back over to the slides again here, and let me just pull these up. You'll see that you would have seen just now that that website was very, very much an image-based website. Lots of images, not that much text, and that's exactly what we're aiming to do. So that's step number 2, okay, to build a simple website. We actually do it with a piece of software which will do it in about 2 seconds. So we can set those websites up and bring in different products from our database in just a couple of seconds, literally. Okay. Now, step number 3 is to drive targeted traffic, and we had other people like Sarah said, campers, hikers, scouts. Leah said survival, and lots of other people put in suggestions as well. I just can't read them all out. Elisa said emergency preparedness. Liz said survival gear. Nancy said preppers and survivalists. Stacey said campers, hikers, hunters. Judy said nature lovers. These are people that we could target when we're looking for targeted traffic. Okay. Now, the good news is that Facebook is in an absolute golden age for marketers. Traffic has never been so easy or so cheap or so targeted as it is right now. Not only can we laser target the specific groups of people that we want to send to our websites, but we can also segment them into age brackets and into gender brackets, okay, and much, much more. One of the key concepts that I want you to understand, and you may have heard me talking about this before if you've been on the past couple of workshops that we've had, is overlapping audiences. So here you've got a whole group of people that are interested in American Airlines, British Airlines, and United Airlines, okay? And then here's another group of people that are interested in Frommer's, Lonely Planet, Rough Guides. These are travel guides. Now, we might say that we want to target the overlapping section, this little section in the middle here, where these 2 circles overlap. Now, if you were to target that specific little section, that's hyper-targeted, and those are the people that convert really, really well. And when you target those people, you can go way above $1 per visitor. Okay, here's an example of earning $2.25 per visitor. This is data straight from Facebook. Okay, 123, this is females, this is males, 123 women clicked on our ad and they made us $277. That's $2.25 per visitor. Here's another couple of examples. $1.71 per visitor. $2.84 per visitor. Imagine that for a second. You go to sleep at night, okay, you crawl into your bed, you go to sleep at night, between the time that you're asleep and when you wake up in the next morning, you've had 150 visitors coming to your website. That would result in $150 while you are asleep. Okay, it's absolutely brilliant. And what really matters here is the return on investment. I showed you a photo screenshot of one of our students who's had phenomenal return on investment right at the start of this call, and I could show you that again, but some of our students are doing 10 times their money back. So when we talk about using these micro budgets on Facebook, these micro budgets of $1 or $2 per day, you can sometimes spend $1 and make $10 back. That's how you can scale the system so quickly. As we progress here in another 20 minutes or so, I'm actually going to be showing you the 7-day plan, the 7-day game plan to get to $1,000 in your first week. And it's reliant on the ability to scale, just like I'm showing you here. So scaling is absolutely key. Look at this. 7.5 times the money spent is what we earned back in that first one. 5.1 times in the second one. 9.1 times in the third one. This is not, like an exception. This is not like a sort of an uncommon result here. This is what we aim for every single time. And being able to laser target those audiences that we were speaking about a moment ago, what that means is you can make absolutely insane profits. Okay? So there are 3 things that you need to focus on to be able to get this $1 per visitor and 100% return on investment. You want to focus on the cost you're spending, the conversion rate, and the earnings. They're the 3 things that you need to focus on. If you kind of move those levers up or down, what you get is a different return on investment. Okay, so the system, in a nutshell, is this. You choose a simple product. Maybe it's an iPhone case. Maybe it's a photo frame. Okay, you put that product on your website, and you can do that with the click of a button, and then you drive reliable, targeted traffic, people who are genuinely interested in buying that product. When you do that, you get that magic combination. You've got all 3 ingredients. You will make sales. You will make money. I can guarantee you that. It's not rocket science. It's just simple common sense. Okay, so that's the system in a nutshell. And regular people like you and I are spending $5.6 billion per day on e-commerce websites. $5.6 billion. I mean, this is amazing, okay? And this is the traditional business model that people have been using for many years now with selling physical products online. On the left-hand side here, this is you, okay? This is you, and you say, I want to set up an e-commerce website. What you'll do is you'll place an order. Now, your order for inventory might cost, $500 to $3,000. Let's say it costs you $2,000. You spend $2,000 to order some inventory. A couple of weeks later, or maybe a couple of months later, your inventory arrives. Once you've got the inventory, it's sitting in your garage. You can then set it up in your shop and start selling it. Or maybe you want to sell it on Amazon. Okay. When you start selling it, you're going to get a trickle of your money coming back in. So you've spent $2,000 up front. You start making 1 sale a day, you start making $20 back each day, okay? This is a couple of months later. Now, if you're selling on Amazon, they're going to start paying you 2 to 4 weeks after you've sold the item. So it takes a long time in this traditional business model for your money to actually come back to you. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm slagging off this business model. We use this business model in a big, big way with our Amazon business, where we're selling physical products on Amazon. However, it does have a few deficiencies, especially for people that want to get started with an online business but maybe don't have that much money to invest to begin with. That's where this model comes in. This is the new e-commerce business model, and this is the way that we run our business. You set up a website day one. You could do this today or tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow. You set up a website tomorrow. Someone buys on your website, which could happen tomorrow as well. Okay, they buy something on your website. They might buy a photo frame and it's $20. Okay, When that happens, you get money instantly. You can have that money go straight into your bank account, into a PayPal account, however you want. Okay, you get $20 in your possession immediately. You haven't spent anything. After you get the $20, you then send a message to the supplier, to the factory, saying, hey, I sold a photo frame to Sherry, and she's in San Diego. I'm going to send you $5, and you're going to send it out to Sherry. So you got given $20. You sent $5 of that to the supplier, and the supplier sends it to the end customer. It's a brilliant, brilliant system. Now, it gives you inevitable results because it means it's no longer a game of chance. Okay, you can control everything, and it works fast. If I just back up to this page here, is this making sense, guys? Just type a yes in the question box if this is actually making sense for you. Does this all make sense? Yep. Okay. Well, lots of people are typing in yes, and there's a few questions coming in as well. So I will try to take them as we progress here a little bit. I just want to keep going because we've got a lot more to get through. Now, all the money that we're talking about in this presentation today is net income. When we're talking about making $100 per day, we're talking about net income. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So you've got a huge income earning potential. This is the Outdoors website that I showed you earlier. Okay, this is earlier in the year. In the first 26 days that this website existed, it earned it got up to earning $1,688 per day. And it brought in $12,448 in the first 26 days. Pretty amazing, right, for 26 days on a brand spanking new website. This is a website here. I've already taken you over to it and showed it to you a few times today. We sell all kinds of different outdoor equipment on there. It's a simple little website, works incredibly well. Now, these are the results from the first 7 days that this website existed. The first 7 days. The average order value was $18.82. We had 19 orders, and we're earning at a rate of $51 per day. $51 per day on your first 7 days. How would you like to earn that in your first week? You absolutely can. Okay, that's the beauty of the system. Here's the first month, $14,599. And I mean, I'm not going to keep showing you these screenshots because I think it's quite apparent how effective this is right now. So in a nutshell, here's how it works. Firstly, you build a simple little website, okay? And you might say you want to sell these minions. So you'll put these minions on the website. Okay, you've identified a manufacturer or a supplier. You're going to put a simple little ad on Facebook, just like the one that you can see on the screen here. Put that on Facebook. A visitor is going to land on your website. When they land on your website, they've come from your ad. When they do that, they're going to buy. Okay, they're going to buy. Now, some of them will buy at least anyway. Not everyone, but some of them will buy. Okay. When the order is placed, you instantly get the money in your PayPal account or whatever account you want to use. Once you have the money, you tell the supplier to send the product directly to the buyer. This is the system that I was working through with you a moment ago. Okay, so it's a simple system. Some common questions. What about if you get a product return? This is a non-issue. The return rate is less than 0.5%. In fact, we get about 1 return for every 1,000 sales. Part of doing business, it's a good problem to have. Where do you find suppliers? I gave a list of about 5 or 6 different websites that we use a moment ago. We've also got a database of 5.4 million products. Okay. Do you need to negotiate with suppliers? Nope, you do not. All the suppliers are waiting to do business with you. Okay. This is their business model, and you're just a part of it. Okay. You don't need to be located in the USA either. It's very easy to scale. The earning potential is ginormous. It's unlikely that you would ever max out on one particular niche or one particular website, but if that did happen, then you could just launch a new website. Simple. You can earn hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. I mean, there really is no ceiling with this. You can see some of our incomes, coming in there. $391,000 in 1 month. That was back in January. $117,000 in December, $99,000 the month before that, $63,000, $78,000. Here's the first 15 days of March, $16,000. You can see thousands of dollars going into this bank account every couple of days. This is the power of this system. And this is the big opportunity online right now, because you can piggyback on this major trend, okay? Millions and millions of people are purchasing online, billions of dollars per day. You just need a tiny slice of the pie and you can earn a huge amount of money, okay? The good news is that most online sellers have no idea how to leverage this business model. And even the people that are selling don't have access to the tools and strategies to be able to take it to the next level. What that means is you can swoop in and really start to clean up. Now is the time, though, to build a life-changing real business. You've got two paths you can take. One is to go it alone. This is doable. You can absolutely do this on your own, okay? You'll have some bumps in the road. You'll need to do a lot of trial and error. It's going to take you much longer. It took me 24 months to reach a point where I was earning $274 per day, which is $100,000 per year. 2 years of my life. I did it while I was working a 9-hour per day job that I hated. I was living in Auckland, New Zealand at the time, getting up at 4 a.m. every morning to build my online business through trial and error. It felt like I was taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps backwards sometimes. Maybe you can relate to that. 8 to 12 weeks. This is the time it takes some of our most dedicated students to see results when nothing else would work for them. You heard from Brent at the beginning of the call. Brent was on here live with us, and he explained how he was able to earn $74,000 in 53 days. Absolutely amazing. Okay, and he was using the same tried and tested method, the same 3-step formula that we've been talking about here. He was identifying a product, setting up a simple website, and then sending targeted traffic. 1, 2, 3. Simple little system. This is John. He earned $125,743 in 30 days using this exact same system. These are not people that had any special experience prior to coming in and working with us. These are regular people. This here is from July the 29th, so about 1 week ago in our Facebook group. This person has earned $28,000 in the month of July. And he says that he says this, I quote, we started on our niche store about 5 weeks ago now. The last 2 weeks have been mind-boggling. The store has made over $28,000. Pretty amazing. That's Martin. He's part of our group. And again, success leaves clues. This is Travis, $180. Here's another one, $863. Here's another one, Alan, on day one, $115 on day one. Here's another one, $1,467 on one day. That was on July the 2nd. Here's Ricardo. I finally reached $5,000. Ricardo's in Portugal. He speaks English as a second language. He's absolutely nailing this. Here's Jason. He says, been a while since I posted here, but I wanted to let you know that I did over $1,000 in sales yesterday and have averaged over $700 a day for the past 2 weeks. This is beyond amazing for me and my family. If you had told me I'd be doing $1,000 per day a couple of months ago, I would have fallen off my chair laughing. I'm so grateful to be part of this amazing group from life-changing training Steve and Aiden have given us. Success leaves clues. That's a common theme from this webinar. All of these people are using the exact same system. The same system that we went through. Step 1, identify a product. Simple little product. Step 2, set up a website. Simple little website. Step 3, send some targeted traffic. Simple, simple, simple. Okay? Don't reinvent the wheel. Just do what works. Being able to follow in the footsteps of people who have already done what you want to do is one of the fastest paths to success. You can start building a real online business today. And I mean that, today. It doesn't matter what you've tried in the past. It doesn't matter if you've succeeded, if you've failed. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. I promise you that I can help you do this because we've helped a ton of different people earn millions of dollars online over the past decade. Here are some of my own personal screenshots. You can see down there $423,000 in December. That's from Amazon. Okay, millions of dollars. Number 2, info product on ClickBank. I'm showing you this because I want you to know that I've been around the block a few times and I know how to sell physical products online. Okay, hopefully that's pretty apparent. But what really inspires me and Steve, my business partner, to keep driving forward here, it's not just the money. It's helping amazing people like you to get life-changing results. I can't tell you how amazing it is to log into Facebook and see that one of my students is earning hundreds of dollars per day. They've gone from nothing to $100 per day or more. Hearing heartwarming messages like that never gets old. This is John, again, I mentioned him a moment ago, and I quote, this is what he says in a video which he sent us. In my first 30 days, I made over $125,000 in sales. Working with Aidan and Steve has changed my business in a way that no one else has ever been able to do before. It's a complete game changer. Everything keeps improving on a month-to-month basis. This is John Gilman, North Carolina, United States, a regular guy with no special experience in e-commerce. This is Rob. He says, I went from virtually nothing to $10,000 per month. And he's managed to grow a business that provides for his family. Okay. This is Adrian. He says, since working through Aidan and Steve's program, my online business has grown from nothing to the point where it allows me to pay for my daughter's private school and my other daughter's daycare. It's growing every week. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. He's in Las Vegas. Regular people getting absolutely phenomenal results. $18,000 in my first month. That's Mark. $0 to $20,000 per month. Patrick and Kelly in Queensland, Australia. James is doing $10,000 per week. The list goes on and on and on. Now, you might be wondering, what makes our student success rate so high? Why is it so high? There's one special ingredient that we haven't really spoken much about so far, and that's what we call test beds. Now, unlike most online systems, or actually any kind of business, using the method that we use, you can actually test the profitability at the very beginning of the process. We do this by sending a micro amount of traffic using one of these micro budgets. So we spend $1 or $2 on Facebook and we send some traffic to a website and we see if a certain product converts. When we see it converting, when we see it's profitable, we scale up. So maybe you start off sending $1 to a website and you see that you're getting $3 or $4 back. When that happens, you scale up. So what do you want to do when you're sending $1 and making $4? You want to send more money, right? Spend more money because you're going to make more money. That's how the system works. You start off small and then you scale. You don't need a big budget to begin with because we're starting with micro budgets. But believe me, when you're spending $10 a day and you're making $100 back, you're going to want to spend more money. You reinvest in your system. Anyone can do it. We're getting these kind of comments week after week after week in the training that we're doing. It doesn't matter where you are, what your background is, how old you are, how young you are, the failures you've had, the successes you've had, it just doesn't matter. All you need to do is follow the proven formula. We want you to be our next success story. I've shared a lot of different student success stories on this call already, and I am sure that you, wherever you are in the world right now, you can be our next success story. I'm absolutely sure of it because I've seen people come before you and do it. We've put together a complete package of training, tools, and hand-holding support to give you everything that you need to change your life with this business right now. It's called 100K Factory Ultra Edition. I mentioned it at the start of the call. I'm now going to explain exactly what's included in this program and how you can participate. So, firstly, what can it give you? It can give you family time, it can give you retirement funds, it can allow you to be your own boss, it can give your children or your grandchildren opportunities. What it all boils down to is that you can get financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. They are the 3 fundamental freedoms. If you get all 3 of those things, you are 100% free, okay, and you can live life on your terms. I showed you this image right at the beginning of the call. And it's a 3-phase system. So phase 1 is about getting cash flow rolling in quickly. We know that's important. So that's the main focus in the first 60 days. Once you've got that cash flow rolling in, what we want to do is we want to automate and expand. We want to grow the business, and we need automation to be able to do that. So in the first 8 weeks, we'll take you through phase 1. In fact, you don't have to, doesn't have to be 8 weeks. You could do it in the first 1 week if you want. Depends how much time you've got. Everything's available for you in the members area. These are the 7 steps that we go through in phase 1. Okay, so phase 1 is getting to $100,000 per year. Choose a simple little product. Test the profitability of that product. Identify a demographic, a group of people that are going to resonate with that product and potentially buy the product. Activate your shopping cart, turn on the traffic, and then optimize your conversions. Rinse and repeat. Simple as that. 100K Factory Ultra Edition has got 6 core components. You can see 5 of them here. The 100K code, this is the method that we use, the special blueprint. We've got a command center, which is where you can install your websites and manage a lot of the things behind the scenes. We've got a 100K case study. We've got the converter and the coaching. I'm going to go through these in more detail. The 100K code is our top secret recipe. This is how we do it. This is everything documented for you. It's all 100% available for you right now in the members area. Okay, it's got a value of $2,997. It takes you through every part of the system, step by step by step. We've got an over-the-shoulder video which shows you exactly how we do everything, every step of the way. Not only that, but we've got got a ton of different PDFs. Our master file is something like 300 pages long, PDF document. So regardless of how you learn, we've got the bases covered. The 100K Command Center, this is how you can build a website in seconds. I mentioned at the beginning of this call that we are able to install a website in just a couple of seconds. We're able to add products to it in a couple of seconds. The Command Center is what facilitates all of this. Okay, it's a very sophisticated piece of software, and it's going to be your website's launchpad. It's how you build your website. Okay. 100K case study. This is a comprehensive 9-module training program, and in each module you'll go through a key part of the system. So in each module we've got a few different videos, a few different PDFs. Sometimes we've got flowcharts. Sometimes we've got spreadsheets and templates, and it takes you through step by step by step each part of the system. Now, what we're trying to do here is break it all down into its individual components, because we don't want you to get overwhelmed by just the whole big picture. We're going to do it one step at a time. Okay. Inside our members area, we've also got a way that you can mark off the things that you have and haven't done. So if you're doing it, a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, you know exactly where you're at every step of the way. 100K Converter, this is all stuff that's built into your website to convert your visitors into buyers. 100K Coaching, there's 3 tiers of support for you. Okay, you're going to get 1 year of direct access to me, 1 year of direct access to Steve, and our expert coaches. You're going to get technical support whenever you need it, and much, much more. Now, the main reason that this program is so limited, and the main reason that we're about to close it down right now, is because we are reaching the point where we can't take any more students. The reason that we're reaching that point is because we are investing our personal time here, and there's only so many hours in a day, so we can't help everyone. But the 100K Coaching is incredibly valuable. I mean, again, 1 year. If you're serious about online marketing, and if you're serious about building a business online, I can guarantee that I can help you get there. And by working 1 year with me, side by side, and with our coaches, do you think that we can help you get there? This is enormously valuable. The 6th pillar is the 100K community. This is a Facebook group that we've got. Now, you do need to qualify to get into this group, but it's not difficult. Just follow the system and you will be in the group. Okay, this is amazing. This is where people share their success stories, ask questions, help one another. It's an absolutely amazing community, and you're going to love being a part of it. Now, there is a catch, guys. There are 3 important limitations. We've got a few more bonuses again tonight, which are again limited to people that are watching this workshop. These are only available for people that are investing in the workshop when they're watching this this presentation. Okay, so the first is the Beta Society. Now, you heard at the start of the call from Brent, who was one of our beta students. He was able to go through this entire program before anyone else because he was part of the Beta Society. You get an opportunity today to be part of that group as well. Okay, so the Beta Society is the first bonus. The second is Bounce Breaker Beta. Now, this is again a test access to Bounce Breaker where you can test out different functionality on the tool. Okay, this is a tool that will allow you to get more subscribers and to convert more of your visitors into buyers. It's a tool that you can install on any kind of website. It doesn't have to be WordPress. It could be any kind of website. You're going to get beta access to that. Other people pay $97 a month for our Bounce Breaker service. Okay, and you're getting the Ultra Ecom theme set. So 8 different themes, which are not available to other people that are investing in this program. Okay, special bonus. So you're getting the code. This is the blueprint, the command center. This is your push button launchpad, the case study, the converter, the coaching, the community, and those 3 bonuses. The value here is huge, guys. And I want you to know that it's not something that we've just whipped together. Okay, we developed this over a period of 9 months. We launched it to the public for the first time about 12 weeks ago, 10 or 11, 12 weeks ago. And, we've invested a lot of our own money into developing this. I just want you to know that it's not like anything else that you would have seen before. It's very, very limited. We're close to reaching our membership capacity. This is the 3rd DropX workshop that we've done with Anik. It's the 3rd and final, okay? Our personal time is being invested here. What we're talking about doing is getting to $1,688 per day in 26 days. You've seen a website that did that. I showed it to you earlier in the call. This is an exclusive private invitation to participate. Okay, if you go to 100kfactory.com, you'll see it says it's sold out. You can't get in. The only way to get into this program is by investing on this call right now. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can do that in just a moment. Now, again, to reiterate, only a handful of places remain. We are getting very close to capacity. You can start immediately. You can start today. Everything, all the modules are available for you inside the members area. Everything is waiting for you on the inside, and you can get started immediately. We have no plans to ever reopen this. This will not be available for long. We first released 100K Factory Ultra Edition to the public in April. This is the first and last time that we'll accept new members into the program. So don't miss out on this, guys. This is immensely valuable. You won't pay $29,496. You won't pay $14,997 either. Okay, $9,997. If all this does is allow you to clear your debts, pay off the mortgage, or pay your rent every single month for years to come, would it be worth investing $9,997 in? Or if all this does is set you up for a comfortable retirement, would it be worth investing this kind of money in? Hopefully you can see that it would, okay? But we know that $9,997 is not affordable to everyone. So we're not going to ask you for that, not even for half of it. You can get complete access today for $2,997. In fact, we've got a $500 discount at 100kfactory.com/Anik. That's the special link that you need to go to. We are 100% committed to your success, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is in just a moment here. Okay, we're going to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to ensure that you succeed. We do have that bonus again tonight. We gave this on the DropX workshop number 2 and on number 1. We're doing it again tonight. For the next 25 people that jump in and register, you're going to get the special bonus. So the special bonus is 2-day Success Summit. It's all the recordings from our Success Summit. We've never given these away before, but you're going to get access to these. What we do in the Success Summit, it was a live event that we held virtually, and what we did was we looked at traffic, conversion training, business model expansion plans, physical product training, automation strategies, and much, much more. So you're going to get that if you're in the first 25 people to jump in. Remember, the way that this works is if you're jumping in, type your name in the chat box, tell me that you're in so that I can add you to that group of first 25. Now, This comes with a 100% money back guarantee. Okay, comes with a 100% money back guarantee. You've got 60 days to test this out for yourself. We are 100% committed to your success, and again, we'll do whatever it takes. I mean, we'll drag you to the finish line, kicking and screaming if necessary, but we'll do what it takes to make sure you get there. Now, you might be wondering, okay, great, and this is where I'm putting my money where my mouth is, guys. I'm doing something crazy here. You might be wondering, okay, great, I'm 100% covered for the investment in 100K Factory Ultra Edition, but what happens if I follow the training and I just can't get it to work? What happens then? Well, we're happy to announce that not only are we offering a 100% refund guarantee for 60 days, we're also offering an additional $500 cash back as well. This is your nothing to lose guarantee. This is how sure that I am that this system can work for you. As long as you follow every step of the training curriculum without deviation and actively use our stamp for approval and coaching system, we guarantee to buy back your business for $500 if for some weird reason you're unable to make sales. I mean, no one does this. We can do it because we know this works, plain and simple. If you're looking to make money online, if you're looking to build an online business, we can 100% back that up because we know our system works. Now, we want to change your life, okay, and we don't want to have anything preventing you from giving this a try. So you have nothing to lose here and everything to gain. But don't wait any longer to sign up. Go to that link you can see there right now, 100kfactory.com/Anik. There are a very, very small number of spaces left. Once we hit capacity, that's it. We are limited to the number of people that we can actually help. So you need to move fast or you will miss out. Simple as that. We will close the doors to this very, very soon. And when they're closed, that is it. We are not opening up again. We have no plans to reopen this anytime soon. We only did this as a private webinar, private workshop series for Anik. If you go to that URL you can see on the screen there, 100kfactory.com/Anik, and it says that it's sold out, then I'm sorry, but that's it. It's too late. Okay. So guys, now is the time to go ahead and sign up. You've got everything to gain here, nothing to lose. You just need to go to that link and sign up now. And the first people to do that are going to get the special bonus. By waiting just one more day to register, you're going to risk letting technical issues, life, or anything else like that get in your way. Okay, once we hit capacity, that is it. 0 extra people will be allowed in. Now, you can go to that link, you can sign up, you're going to get instant access to everything. Anik's got a special bonus, which I'm going to walk you through right here, right now. If you're jumping in, guys, go ahead and type your name in the chat box. I'm going to read out the names of a few people that have already jumped in. We've had Jonathan, John Bradford, Alan, Jose, Kalfan, Dina, Eva, Omar, Vernon, Cindy, Urban, David, Alexander, Young, Sean, Mia, Anne, and Lance have already jumped in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 people have already jumped in. So congratulations to you guys. By the way, let me know why you went ahead and jumped in. Terry says that he's just paid. Good on you, Terry. Mike is jumping in. Jima, I will help you any way I can. If you've got an issue with the payment link, just let me know. Kenneth says signing up now. All right, guys. So I'm going to take you through Anik's special bonus here, and this is again limited to people who are jumping in right now. You're getting the VIP red carpet support. That means that your emails, your any support questions that you may have will get advanced to the top of the queue. So they'll get expedited. We will answer your questions first. Okay, we've got other students in this program as well, but part of this bonus, part of the deal is you will get expedited service. You're also going to learn how we sell hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of physical products on Amazon every single month. You're going to learn about our 7-figure system here. And this is really cool because this is the natural expansion of what we're doing with selling physical products, on your own website. Okay, Kindle Cashflow Academy. This is a way that you can go from $0 to $1,000 per month in 60 days by selling Kindle books on Amazon. Really, really good system and very complementary to what we're doing with physical products. Facebook Lead Mastery, how you can drive leads into your system. Okay, by using Facebook ads, so how you can get email subscribers, that's pretty cool. That's an on-stage presentation that not many people have seen. I personally did this presentation and we packaged it all up and made it available as a special bonus for people who jump in today. Private scale list. Now, one of the questions that a lot of people are having is, well, how am I going to find products? By joining up today, right now, you will get the private scale list, which is 53 pre-researched product ideas. Okay, so you're going to get these. They'll be available in the members area for you. Arnick's Outsourcing Academy. This is a program which goes into detail about how Arnick gets so much done in such a short amount of time using the power of outsourcing, how he's able to find highly talented people to do a lot of the work for him, and how you can do the exact same thing. And then Arnick's crash course in search engine optimization. So if you know nothing about search engine optimization and you want to be able to leverage search engine optimization to get more traffic, then this is a course that's going to show you how you can do exactly that. So that's the special bonus. Again, guys, you've got a money back guarantee. You've got everything to gain here, nothing to lose. I do want to stress once more that we are getting very, very close to hitting capacity here, and we may sell out, tonight or in the next few hours. Okay, so now is the time to really come here and do it. And time is the ultimate reason, because you can condense your learning from years into just a period of weeks. Okay, and you get access to everything immediately. This is not drip fed at all. Now, big surprise for people who jump in today, we are giving you a gift of $215.40. That's the value of the gift. We're giving you free hosting for one entire year. Okay, this has got a value of $17.95 per month. You're getting access to that for an entire year, so you won't have to pay for hosting. If you've got other websites up in other places, then we can help you bring them across. Okay. There's lots that we haven't even mentioned, and it's all been designed to ensure that you succeed. So, for example, we've got blueprints and cheat sheets, which you can print out and put at the computer next to you. We've got a warehouse, a physical warehouse in Chapel Hill that you can send any returns that you might get to. So if you get a product return, you don't have to send it to your own house. You can send it to our warehouse. It won't cost you anything either. Okay. And another big surprise. Now, there is a payment plan option available. You can get access for three payments of $997. So you can get access to everything today by going to 100kfactory.com/Arnick2. Okay, that's the split payment. We do recommend that you take the one-time payment option. I mean, this will actually save you $493, and it shows your absolute commitment. Okay. So, guys, 100kfactory.com/Arnick or 100kfactory.com/Arnick2. They are the links that you've got available to you. So what I want to talk about now, but actually before I do that, I just want to thank a few other people who have already jumped in. If you're jumping in right now, or if you've got a question, type it in the chat box. I'm going to be here for as long as it takes answering your questions. Amat says, is the system going to teach you how to set up Facebook ads? Yes, absolutely. We will show you that without any doubt at all. So, yes. Peter says he just got in. Riz is jumping in. Carmen is in. Awesome. Who else have we got here? I'm just going to read out a few more names of other people. There's been a whole heap of people who have just jumped in. Teresa, Peter, Michael, Colleen, Carmen, Barbara, Steve, and Jonathan, and everyone I read out before. We've also had Tadeo, Sarah, Germanian. So it looks like about 22 people have already jumped in right now. So thank you so much, guys, for putting the trust in us. What I want to share with you now is how to make $1,000 in the next 7 days. Okay, and if you are ready to jump in, then go ahead and just jump in and let us know once you've jumped in, because I want to be able to thank you. Okay, I want to be able to thank you. But firstly, I want to walk you through this example. So I'm just going to take a second to take a drink here, and I'll walk you through the example. So this is the game plan to earn $1,000 in your next 7 days. Today is day 1, and to be able to do this in the fastest way possible, you should go and invest in this system. Okay, I mean, it kind of goes without saying, we've been able to help hundreds of people just like you create lucrative businesses, and we know how to do it, we know how to train. So day 1, you invest in the system. Tomorrow, you watch modules 1 to 4. Okay, so there's 8 modules, 8 or 9 modules, which you've got instant access to, and you don't need to watch all of them to be able to start making money. You can start making money just by watching the first 4 modules.